Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into Pixel Rich Games, where we strive in making super hard, super fun. I finally remembered to say that since I put it up on the channel's banner. Okay, in this episode of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, we're gonna talk about nothing but how awesome Master Cycle Zelda is for owning bosses exclusively on apocalyptic difficulty. And in my opinion, there's no better mission to do this on than my favorite unnatural disaster. So let me show you what I'm working with in this video. I'm planning on taking out the improves quality of found weapons once I get another attack speed plus so I can go up to 40%. I'd probably stop there cause I really like the immune to status effect seal for EX missions. Okay, let's jump straight into the fights. Talus! Man, Talus are just too easy for Master Cycle Zelda. Well, for Master Cycle Zelda, the one combo to rule them all is 4Y2X. When I only had 20% attack speed, Talus were no longer a problem. Now, bump that attack speed up to 32, and this is how that would look like. We are literally in the driver's seat. Now, top that with our amazing Calamity Ganon-like remote palm, Talus will just be looking for their arms the whole fight. Enough of these boulders, let's move on to the Hinox. I like starting this fight with our go-to combo even before the Hinox spawns. Just go to the direction where the Hinox generally spawns and you'll get a free weak point meter exposed for sure. Surprisingly, this dude's the most challenging to lock down. It recovers from the stagger state the fastest, and at 32% attack speed, it still can throw some punches my way. I don't know what exactly will happen, but I'm positive that once I get to 40% attack speed, this will no longer be an issue. However, while looking for the seal, we still have our simple but very effective stasis. So we work with our 4Y2X and stasis to completely shut down this bad boy, and this is how that would look like. We just need to watch out for two things in this fight. The first is we need to cast stasis immediately after getting the Hinox weak point meter out. Don't wait for the combo animation to finish. If you do that, the Hinox will be able to recover from the stagger, and stasis will not catch its weak point meter. Bullet point number 2. Try your best to get a good angle on the Hinox when you plan on using stasis. Master Cycle Zelda's combos have a truckload of movements in them. That's why I said that this champion feels a lot like Riju. Now, with a lot of movements come wide camera adjustments. And that wild combination can easily result to our stasis hitting all air, and obviously, we don't want that. Aside from these two, I haven't encountered anything that made this strategy fail. Next up, the Guardian. The same strategy that we use on the Hinox applies to the Guardian. Yes, it works, but let me share what you need to look out for. Okay, for this fight, I feel like stasis is more important than in the Hinox fight. I say this because I'm the type of player who feels, if that makes sense. Like, I don't count my button presses, I watch the fight closely. I find this more enjoyable because if I count my button presses, I suddenly feel like playing a chore. And this applies to all games that I play, not only Age of Calamity. The reason that I shared this is because I feel, take note, I feel that the Guardian has two types of staggers from Master Cycle Zelda. There's the usual one that's consistent with other characters. Then there's the one that feels like I just slightly graze it for a weak point meter exposed. When this happens, the expose will be so brief, that's why we need to be ready to immediately cast stasis to catch it. Other than this fight's easier than the Hinox fight. Okay, we finally get to our four-legged friend. Let me say this. This is the first time that I'm gonna say this, and this may also be the last. The Lynel fight is easier than the Talus fight. Wait. Let me rephrase that. With 32% attack speed, the Lynel fight is the easiest one for me. Aside from our 4Y to X combo, we actually don't need anything else. You can forget about all the runes and it wouldn't make any difference. This is the most helpless, pitiful state that I've seen this Lynel in. I'm not saying that this is the fastest way or the most efficient way to play this matchup, but see for yourself. Master Cycle Zelda playing with a kitty cat. Don't forget that we're on the Master Cycle Sentinel, and this sweet ride also has its handy dandy shield. I never mentioned this in the whole vid, but you can definitely use it to have more fun with these bad boys. That's all there is to it. Out of the 3 Zeldas, this is by far my favorite. It feels complete, it's innately fast, it has awesome acrobatics, and best of all, its flexibility paves the way for more janky builds. I'm still in the process of experimenting, but you'll definitely see a couple of janky Master Cycle Zelda vids soon. Alright, thanks again for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video if you find it useful. Hit that bell to get notified whenever I have new content out. See you on my next vid. Stay healthy, keep safe, and God bless us all.